Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Today is March 1st. Yes, it is the 1st of March, and so let's get organized spiritually and physically. Okay, so no, there's going to be no attic, no basement, no garage today. I am permitted only to speak on time. I don't know how long I'll be speaking on time, but that's all I'll be speaking on because if we don't have time for ourselves, if we're so busy, we won't even have time to even look into those areas. So let's talk about our time. Okay, so they say you can't manage time. Okay, fine. If you can't manage it because you can't move it around, you can't manipulate it, you can't shift it. Well, we can definitely use it wisely. And so today I'm not going to talk about time management tips or I'm not going to talk about too many things or even time wasters because there's so many things to talk about time. But I am going to just talk about time in general. I'm going to just throw some things out there and hopefully you can start applying some of those things and look into your time and then we'll see what happens for tomorrow. What else I can say about time for tomorrow? Okay, so time. We just don't have enough of it. The good Lord gave us 24 hours and it doesn't seem to be enough. But is that really the case? If God's a good God and He created all things and He knows best, do you not think that 24 hours is a whole heap of hours in one day? Think about it. So the problem is if God's a good God and everything He does is right and just and He gave us 24 hours and we clearly don't have enough time, is that really the case? Or are we just overwhelmed? We've taken on too much. We're just not saying no. We're not delegating. We think we have to be all and do all for everyone. And so today, time. Let's talk about time. Where's your time going? How are you spending your time? Are you pleased with the investments and the returns of your time? Just like money. If you don't know where your time is going, how are you going to know how to use it or how you can start to use it better. There's a lot of talk about money management, knowing where your money is going. People don't like the word budget. I think people don't like discipline. I think that's a problem. We don't like discipline. But just like your money, if you don't know where it's going, you you won't know how it's being used. You won't know how it's being wasted. You won't know how to utilize it more appropriately. So just like you need to know where your time is going. You need to track your time. You need to track your time to identify, are you wasting time? Are you utilizing it on the things that really matter most? And after you track your time and you find out what and where your time is going, the question is, do you want to change anything about it? Do you want to change anything about your time? How's your time? Do you feel you're utilizing time wisely? Does your time reflect the things that you love? Does it reflect your values? Does it reflect time for you? Does it reflect the things that you believe deep down in your heart is important? Does it reflect those things that you profess that's so important, like your health, like your family, your friends, your passions, your interests? Does your time reflect those things? You know what the wonderful thing is about life? God has given us the power to choose. And you can choose right now if you want to make some changes to your time. It's your time, your life, ultimately your success. And so we can't manage time, but we can utilize it wisely. The first way you're going to utilize it wisely is to know where is it going. You have to identify, how is my day spent? How is my week spent? How is my weekend spent? Then after you identify how you track how your day is, you have to identify separately what is important to me. What do I say is important to me? And after you identify where your time is going, you look at the things that are important, you see how much of your time, your schedule, your day is spent on those things. And if after you track your time, it doesn't reflect those things that are important to you, you really need to start cutting back on what you're doing or start to input some of the things that are important to you. Okay, so you can't stop working, no problem, but can you put an hour in for the things that you love? If you say you love to work out or you want to spend more time with someone, where in your day can you put that in? Can you put in half an hour before you go to work, maybe half an hour at lunchtime, maybe half an hour after work? Where can you start to inject those things that are important to you so that your day has more meaning? Your day has more purpose. Your day becomes more fulfilling, not just working for others, but also it's working for you. And so I just want to touch on a few things that I think will definitely, I don't want to call, I guess, I'm not sure if there's time-saving tips, but they're really just maybe some suggestions Number one, you must make time to make time. I know it doesn't make sense to many people because they're like, oh, I don't have any time. No, you do have time. We make time for things that are important to you because right now if your schedule is full and you hear that you have to go to a funeral tomorrow morning, all of a sudden work's not important, you shift some things around, you cancel some things. So we decide what's important to us and we spend our time on those things. You might be like, well, Tamika, that is important. That's right. The going to the funeral is important. Or it won't look good. Well, it won't look good if you don't take care of your health. It won't look good if you don't go spend time with your family, your friends. It won't look good if you don't do what's important in life. It won't look good. So the same way going to the funeral won't look good, not going to that wedding won't look good. How about things that are important to you? If you don't do them, they won't look good, and it won't benefit you in life. So number one, you have to make time to make time. You make time to work late. You make time to make doctor's appointments and to go to them for your spouse, for your kids, for other family members. You make time to go to weddings. You find time to go to funerals. You find time to go to all type of social events that you're invited to, meetings that you don't want to be at, and you do all these things for others. Now, you are just as important as your boss, your spouse, your kids, other people. You're just as important as all the commitments that you make. And so I would encourage you to make time to the things that you love. Make time to make time for the things that are important. Make time to organize your time. Make time to identify where your time is going and if your investments and your returns currently are working for you and if they have any high value or if you were to get up tomorrow morning and didn't do them, they would really add no value to you. All right. So after you track your time, you figure out where it's going, you need to figure out, okay, are these things really important? And you need to prioritize. You have to prioritize these things that you're doing. After you track the time, you see you're doing 20 different things, you have to prioritize these things, these activities, these tasks. And you do that by assessing them. You have to assess them. You have to decide, are these things really important? Are they draining me or are they adding value to my life? Are they adding value to me? Are they adding value to things that I love? Are they adding value to others? Do these things represent my values? They represent my goals. And so after you track the time and you look at where it's going, you prioritize it by assessing those things, assessing them against your values, against your love, your interests, your passions, against your goals, against the things that are really important. And then after that, you have to start prioritizing those tasks. Because the truth is, you can't feed the hungry all year round. You can't be on the parent council all year round. You can't attend every social event. You can't. I heard a saying once, you can have it all, you just can't have it all at once. So there's 12 months in a year, okay? Maybe the first 3 months you can volunteer at the school, and then maybe the next 3 months you can decide to volunteer outside, do something kind for society, and then the other 9 months, the other 9 months after, you can decide, you know what, I'm going to invest my time in this area. But you can't be the PTA, you can't be the soccer mom, you can't volunteer, you can't feed the homeless, you can't do everything in the first 3 months of the year. You have to really spread out your time, spread out the things that are important to you throughout the year so that you're not overwhelmed. Truly, just prioritize your time, prioritize your activities, and just spread them out. You can have it all, you just can't have it all at once. Okay? And the last thing I want to say is schedule time for yourself. This is very different from number one where I said make time to make time. In number one, I really meant make time to just even identify what's important to you, identify your goals, identify where your time is going. Just spend some time to really sit down and say, where's my time being utilized the most? Where can I cut back? Where can I add more? This schedule time for yourself is simply doing things that are not errands. It's not planning anything. It's simply just making time for you. Making time to sit down. Schedule in your schedule. I'm going to sit down today. I'm going to read a book today. I'm going to not talk on the phone today. And it could be in a 1 hour block, half a day block, whatever it is. You must schedule time. Sometimes you schedule time to go to the doctor, schedule time to go to a meeting, schedule time to go anywhere else. Schedule in time for yourself. And in that time, if someone calls you, you're just not available. And the truth is, if someone calls you, you shouldn't be answering the phone because it's time for yourself. You can decide in this time, I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to schedule 1 hour on Saturday, 1 hour on Friday, 1 hour on Monday. Time for me. In that time, it could mean anything. You're going to sit down, take a nice long bath. You're going to have a cup of tea. You're going to read a book. You could, if it's even to browse the internet, but it's time for you to do something for you. Not just errands, not run up and down getting those things done that you need to get done, but something for you that's going to refresh your day, refresh your mind. All right? So I hope that I said something that's going to help you. So remember, you need to know where your time is going. You need to know where your time is going, okay? Make time to make time. Prioritize your time and your activities. Why? How? Assessing where it's currently going. Assessing it against your goals and values. And last, schedule time for you. Schedule time to do nothing. Yes, schedule time to do nothing. And if that's difficult for you, schedule time to get organized. All right? So have a blessed Tuesday, everyone. I'm so excited. We're in the month of March, and we're going to get organized. And I pray that your time will start to be used more wisely. I pray you'll start to think about your time like your money. Think about your time like your space. You know, only allowing those things, using it and then find those things that's important. It's going to add value. That's really going to allow your life to be more productive, effective, and efficient. Blessed Tuesday. Bless up wherever you go. Remember, always just have fun with God. Joy, peace, love, and laugh. Much laughter. All right? Bye.